So welcome to our second class of this series. So today we're going to work with the breath. So start by lying all the way down on your mat. Release your whole body down. Let your left leg drop completely down. Bend your right knee. Grab the back of your leg with your hands and rotate your ankle to one side. We always start our classes with joint rotations to lubricate and warm them up, so that we don't hurt them during our class. And the opposite direction. Now make circles with your knee and notice how your hip actually helps your knee with this movement. And the opposite direction. Now straighten your leg and hinge from your knee, bring your foot up and down. Release your hands, straighten your leg and make small circles with your hip, as if you were drawing circles with your toe on the ceiling. Bend your knee and make the circles bigger and bigger. And make the circles as big as you can. Use the whole wide range of movement of your hip joints. Now still the big circles, but in the opposite direction. And make the circles smaller and smaller and smaller. Straighten your leg, pulling your abdomen and gently lower your leg down to the ground. Now bend your left knee, grab the back of your leg with your hands and rotate your ankle to one side. And the opposite direction. Make circles with your knee. And the opposite direction. Straighten your leg and hinge from your knee, bring your foot up and down. Release your hands, straighten your leg and make smooth circles with your hip. Bend your knee and make the circles bigger and bigger and bigger. Big circles, bring your knee all the way across the line of your hip, of your body. And the opposite direction. And make the circles smaller and smaller and smaller. Now straighten your leg, pulling your abdomen and gently lower your leg down to the ground. We're going to move our back now. Straighten Extend your arms to the sides, bend your knees. Place your feet on the ground close to your body. Inhale. As you exhale, drop your knees to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale, bring your legs up. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop your knees to the right. Inhale, up. And exhale, drop your knees to the left. Look over your right shoulder and inhale, up. Now open your legs so that your feet are mat width apart. Inhale. As you exhale, drop your knees to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale, bring your legs up. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop your knees to the right. Inhale, up. And exhale, drop your knees to the left. Look over your right shoulder and inhale, up. Now leave your arms on the ground, bring your knees into your chest. Inhale. As you exhale, drop your knees to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale, bring your legs up. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop your knees to the right. Inhale, up. And exhale, drop your knees to the left. Look over your right shoulder and inhale, up. Now cross your ankles, grab your big toes and rock to sitting or roll onto your right side and sit up. Find a comfortable sitting pose. Have your back as straight as you can. Bring your hands to your shoulders and make circles with your shoulders. And the opposite direction. Bring your arms in front of you and bring your hands back and forth. Now open your arms and make circles with your elbows. And the opposite direction. Bring your arms in front of you and rotate your wrists. And the opposite direction. Interlace your fingers and stretch forward. Bring your hands up towards the ceiling. And release. Bring your chin to your right shoulder. And left. And right. And left. Come back to center. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder. And left. And right. And left. Come back to center, close your eyes, and remember to honor and respect your body during the yoga class. And open your eyes and come on to all fours. Now make sure that your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. Then round your back, tuck in your belly, look down towards your belly button, cat pose. Then drop your belly, arch your back and look up. Round your back, tuck in your belly, look down. And inhale as you drop your belly and look up. Exhale, round your back, tuck in your belly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and we're going to do it one last time. Drop your belly, look up, inhale. And this time exhale into a nice neutral spine. Now bring your right arm up towards the ceiling and look up towards your hand. Put your hand down and slide it through your left hand and left knee. Release your right ear and shoulder down. Now, same right arm, bring it up towards the ceiling again and look up. Bring your hand down and slide it through. We're going to breathe and move. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale down and through. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, down and through. We're going to do it one last time. Inhale as you bring your right arm up and look up. And exhale, down and through. Release your right ear and shoulder completely down. Bring your left hand to your lower back. And if you want to, straighten your left leg and lift it up. And release. Drop your left hand and knee down. Bring your right arm up towards the ceiling, look up. Bring your hand down, all fours. Let's change sides. Bring your left hand up, look up. Bring it down, slide it through. Bring your left arm up, look up. Bring it down, slide it through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down and through. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and let's do it one last time. Inhale, bring your left hand up, look up. Exhale, down and through. Now bring your right hand back. Deepen the twist as much as you can. If you want to, straighten your right leg and lift it up. And 3, release. Drop your right hand and knee down. Bring your left arm up towards the ceiling, look up. Bring your hand down, all fours. Now this time sit back on your feet into child's pose. Drop your forehead down to the ground and bring your hands beside your feet into this very nice variation of child's pose. Now, straighten your back, so sit on your feet and lift your hips, lift your arms and keep your arms flowing gently back. And now drop your hands beside your feet, drop your hips, drop your forehead. Child's pose. Now this time lift your arms and your hips at the same time and keep your arms flowing gently back. And back down into child's pose. Let's breathe and move. Inhale as you reach up and back. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up and back. Exhale down, child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, and we're gonna do it one last time. Inhale as you reach up and back. And exhale down into child's pose. Drop completely down, your forehead down, your hands down, your shoulders down. And now bring your arms in front of you and come onto all fours. Walk your hands a little bit further forward. Let's get into downward dog. Tuck your toes under, keep your legs bent, lift your knees off the ground. Bring your chest towards your thighs and then straighten one leg at a time. Allow your hamstrings to warm up until you feel ready to straighten both legs at the same time in downward dog. Come onto your toes and lower your hips into plank pose. Adjust your hands if you need to, so your wrists are right under your shoulders and you protect them. Now bend your knees, open your knees to the sides and bring your hips back towards your feet. And then forward into plank pose. Bend your knees and bring your hips back. And let's breathe. Inhale forward into plank. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and we're going to do it one last time. Inhale forward into plank pose. And this time as you exhale, release your whole body down to the floor and flatten your feet. Bring your arms beside your body. And let's get into locust pose. Lift your legs, lift your chest and reach up with your hands locust. And release. Drop your legs, your hands and your forehead down to the ground. And now inhale up into locust. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Inhale, locust. Exhale, and we're going to do it one last time. Inhale, lift it up. And this time, as you exhale, release your legs, your arms, your right cheek down to the ground. Drop your shoulders. And look forward again. This time, bring your hands under your shoulders, hug your elbows into your ribs, and peel your heart off the floor the way up into cobra. Drop your shoulders away from your ears and breathe. Come on to all fours and sit back on your feet. Child's pose. Now have a look at your hands and scoop your body through to cobra. Forward and up. Maybe if you want to, you can take it all the way into upward dog, in which case your hips are off the ground. Come on to all fours and sit back in child's pose. We're going to breathe and move between the two poses. So have a look at your hands and inhale into cobra. Exhale back into child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale cobra. Exhale child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, and let's do it one last time. Inhale forward into cobra. And exhale back into child's pose. Sit back on your feet. Drop your forehead down and bring your hands beside your feet. Drop your shoulders so you can release all tension from your wrists, your hands, your arms, even your shoulders. And now bring your arms in front of you and come onto all fours. Let's get into downward dog. Walk your hands slightly forward, tuck your toes under, keep your legs bent, lift them up. Bring your chest over your thighs and then straighten your legs, bring your heels down, downward dog. Have a look at your hands and step or walk your feet forwards. And slowly uncurl your back all the way up. Roll your shoulders back and let them drop comfortably down. And make sure that you are at the top of your mat, so your mat should be behind you. And lift your toes, engage your knees and your thighs, keep them tight. Bring your toes down to the floor. Try to spread them. Engage your core, drop your tailbone, tilt your pelvis, lift and engage your pelvic floor. Roll your shoulders back and down, point your fingers, your chin parallel to the floor. This is Tadasana, or mountain pose, the correct way of standing, not just in yoga. Inhale as you grab a big circle of sunshine. And as you exhale, fold forward. Drop your hands, bend your knees, and swipe your arms all the way up to standing again. Reach up and look up. And fold forward again. We're going to breathe and move between the two poses. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale as you fold forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale as you stand up. Exhale as you bow. Inhale. Exhale, and let's do it one last time. Inhale as you stand up. And exhale as you fold forward. Go all the way down. Then grab your elbows, drop your head and breathe. And release. Drop your hands, bend your knees, and step or jump your feet back. Plank pose. Hug your elbows into your ribs, lower your body. Inhale into upward dog. And exhale into downward dog. Now have a look at your hands and step your right foot forward. Ground your back foot. Find your balance and stand up. Your right knee bent on top of your heel. Turn your hips and shoulders to face the long end of your mat. And make sure that your right knee is not collapsing. You should be at least able to see your big toe. Open your arms to shoulder level. Drop your right elbow down to your right leg. Your left arm up into side stretch, all the way beside your ear. Then drop your left hand back to your left leg. Bring your right arm up and gently back, reverse warrior 2. And forward into warrior angle. And back into reverse warrior 2. Let's breathe and move. Bring your body forward, your right arm down, your left arm to the side stretch. And inhale back into reverse warrior 2. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale, and this last one, inhale, bring your arms back. And this time as you exhale, drop your hands down to the floor, step your foot back, plank pose. Hug your elbows into your ribs, lower your body, inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. We're changing sides. Have a look at hands, step your left foot forward, ground your back foot, find your balance and stand up. Your left knee right on top of your heel, your hips facing the long end of your mat, and your knee should not be collapsing. Move your knee back. Open your arms to shoulder level. Drop your left elbow down, your right arm into a side stretch. And your right hand back, your left arm up. Keep your lower body steady and set your upper body free. Drop your left elbow down, your right arm into a side stretch, and let's breathe and move. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale, and let's do it one last time. Inhale, bring your right arm back, your left arm up. And exhale, release your hands down, step your foot back, plank. Now, have a look at your hug your elbows in, lower your body. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Now, have a look at your hands and step or jump your feet to the outside of your hands. Adjust your feet as much as you need to so you can drop your hips. Then drop your hands down to the floor and straighten your legs as much as you can. And now bend your knees and squat again. And now inhale as you straighten your legs. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale, and we're going to do it one last time. Inhale as you straighten your legs up. Exhale as you bend your knees and squat. Drop your hips completely down. Bring your hands together with the help of your elbows. Open your knees wider and straighten your back. And now we're going to try crow pose. So, drop your hands down to the floor, shoulder width apart. Make sure that they're not too wide or too close. Wedge your upper arms under your lower legs. So you're really opening those elbows to the sides. Rest your upper legs on your lower legs onto your upper arms. Look forward so you don't feel that you're going to tumble over, and lift your hips as much as you can. Then have a go at letting go of one foot, the other foot, or maybe both feet at the same time into crow pose. And wherever you're at, take your time as you release back into the original pose. And now, without the help of your hands, come all the way up. And release. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. We're going to balance. Now we're going to do just good old tree pose. So shift your weight to your left leg and bring your right foot against your left leg tree. Fix your gaze in something steady. Find your balance and bring your hands in front of your heart. And now bring your arms above your head. Open your arms to the sides and keep your arms going all the way down beside you. And now inhale as you reach up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale, bring your arms up. Put your hands together, bring your hands in front of your heart and find your balance once more. Release. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. Let's change sides. Shift your weight to your right leg and bring your left foot against your right leg tree pose. Fix your gaze in something steady. Find your balance. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Bring your arms above your head. Open your arms to the sides and keep them going all the way down beside you. And let's breathe. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and we're going to do it one last time. Inhale as you bring your arms up. Put your hands together. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. Find your balance again. and release. Give your legs a little bit of shake and walk all the way to the top of your mat. Now we're going to get into shoulder stand and plow pose to the rhythm of our breath. So make sure that you do have enough space behind you. So if you're working just with your mat space, make sure that your mat is behind. Lie all the way down on your back. Bend your knees and kick your legs right up into shoulder stand. Bring your hands to your back and straighten your body up towards the ceiling and be as vertical as you can be, shoulder stand. And then bend your knees and bring them to your forehead or as close as possible. Have a go at straightening your legs back towards the floor behind you into plow pose. Now bend your knees and straighten your legs up into shoulder stand. Now you can choose to bend your knees as you transition, or you can keep your legs straight as you move from pose to pose. So your choice. So find your way back into plow pose. And now inhale into shoulder stand. Exhale, back plow pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, shoulder stand. Exhale, plow. And last time, inhale up. And exhale down, plow. If you're comfortable in plow, release your arms down, maybe even interlace your fingers. Lift your chin up so you can breathe nice and easy. And now very slowly, one vertebra at a time, bring your body down to the floor. You can help your body down with your hands or just use your core to keep control over your body. Try not to roll out of the pose, but keep control over your body all the way. And once you feel that your back is on the ground, keep your lower back on the floor so you keep your core engaged as you lower your whole body down, your whole legs down to the ground. Now we're going to counter pose, shoulder stand and plow with fish pose. So slide your hands under your hips, your thumbs touching. Bring your shoulders in towards each other under your back as close as possible and come up onto your elbows. Bring the crown of your head down to the ground. And to release, first look forward and then release your whole body down to the ground and your hands and your arms from under your body. Now bend your knees and bring your feet in close to your body and hip at the back. We're going to get into a back bend, bridge pose. Bring your arms beside your body and press through your feet. As you peel your back off the floor, lift your hips up towards the ceiling into bridge. When you've gone as far as you can, bring your arms up towards the ceiling and keep them going all the way back towards the floor behind you. Stretch back, lift your hips. And now bring your arms up towards the ceiling and release everything down to the ground. Now we're going to do this to the rhythm of our breath. So inhale as you lift your hips and your arms at the same time. Keep your arms flowing all the way back, stretch back. Bring your arms up. And release everything down to the ground. Okay, inhale as you reach up and back. Exhale up and down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to do it one last time. Inhale as you reach up and back. Exhale, bring your arms up and release it all down to the ground. Once your back is on the floor, bring your knees into your chest and give your knees and your body a whole good, nice massage. Hug your knees all the way in, maybe rock from side to side or circles, whatever feels good for your back at this moment. And come back to center, close your ankles. Cross your ankles, grab your big toes, rock to seating. Okay, we're going to do a more advanced pose. So for those of you who can do a headstand, this is for you. So you can either do the traditional yogic headstand with your hands hugging your head, or you can do the tripod with your hands in front of you. Now, slowly find your way up into your pose so that you're as vertical as you can. And then lower your legs into a 90-degree angle, or as close as you can. And then straighten your legs up into the headstand. And release down into an angle. Now inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and let's do it one last time. Inhale up into the headstand. And exhale as you slowly release your body back to rest. Drop your hips completely back, drop your forehead, your hands beside your feet into child's pose. Now stay in child's pose as much as you need to so you recover your breath. Notice the impact that this last one pose had in your body. The rhythm of your heart, the rhythm of your breath. And now we're going to get into meditation. So feel free to practice our meditation sitting up, or you can be lying all the way down on your back in Shavasana. So, wherever you're at, find a comfortable seated pose where you can keep your body as still as possible. Make sure that you resist all temptations of movement during our practice. So, find a pose that works for you. Close your eyes. So this class was all about the breath. So keeping the same theme of our class, we're going to do a meditation on our breath. Bring your awareness to your natural breath. Don't interfere with your breath at all. Just notice. Notice the rhythm of your natural breath. Notice the depth of your natural breath. The sound of your natural breath. Bring your awareness just to your inhalation. Notice the cool, dry air that you breathe into your body and how it feels inside your nose, your throat. Notice the rise of your chest. Gentle pressure of the air against your ribs. The way that your belly expands and opens up to welcome and celebrate the new air. Bring your awareness now to that first pause of your breath after your inhalation. It is at this moment where your body chooses what to keep and what to release from the air that you just inhaled. A brief moment of discrimination. Now move your awareness to your exhalation and follow the path of the air as it travels from your lungs. Notice how your belly contracts. Notice how your ribs move in towards each other. The drop and fall of your chest. The soft sound of the air as it passes through your throat on its way out. And the warm air that you breathe back into the room. the perfect process of our breath that keeps us healthy and alive. This perfect process of our breath would not be complete without one brief moment of stillness. Bring your awareness to that moment in between your breaths. After your exhalation and before the next inhalation, a brief moment of peace and quiet. After your exhalation and before the next inhalation, perfect, blissful moment of silence, of just silence. And now, take one deep breath in to get your breath back to normal. Very slowly start bringing movement back to your body. Maybe wiggle your fingers on your toes. Raise your arms above your head and stretch your arms. And if you're lying down, roll all the way onto your right side and sit up. So Find a comfortable sitting pose, your back as straight as you can. Bring your hands together and close your eyes. Bring your thumbs to touch your third eye lightly for clear thought. To your lips for true speech. And to your heart for compassion. Namaste. Thank you very, very much, guys, for joining me today. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.